Did QZ guy yet?
Good morning, and also visitors, faculty and staff. Please pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah, during my I don't think it's.
I found strawberry somewhere. Where? 5 on the low, 5 at Milton Target. Oh my gosh. Yep. And you can play this.
Bill's flag football, Blessed Trinity, tomorrow night.
Oh,
Very
right.
championship.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, you guys
All
saw
those
Yeah.
students get free entry.
I missed it.
Student ID.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to review worksheet 4 and let's continue with number 2.
My hands, those are like crossing things. Are you?
I think you're better.
Oh, I bet you better. Yes. And the jury, I'm like, this is not. Friends should go have it tomorrow. Wait. So let's go one time. It could happen. Do I check in? Chestnut. No, but I've heard too. I didn't like anything that said.
You said.
That I spent.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That was a good.
They're all from quiz. I'm gonna put it out.
Wait, you're one again.
I feel like since we're done, but like, that's good.
I'm not doing. I'm waiting.
It's like,
So if I could, then I'm obsessed. It's like, yeah, that one.
What is it?
Yeah, please. Or
sorry.
should I just find out?
Normally I don't like others. It's spicy. Yeah, I think so.
You can hear lots of people.
Oh, you forget it. I'm just showing around these scenarios. But who's?
Yeah.
There's a preparing there. And all right, this start number 2. What's involved here? Look at the setup for 2 here. Yeah, quotient rule. There is an option. You could bring that secant up as what? Cosine and go through a product rule instead. But on my key, I went through quotient rule. Your answer will look different between product and quotient rule, but both will be acceptable forms since I'm not going to ask you to simplify your input. So f prime g minus f g prime, cotangent becomes negative cosecant squared u times u prime. Secant becomes secant u tangent u times u prime all over g squared. You can leave your answer like this. As far as cleanup goes, we like to just pull any non-trig in front of their respective regions. But if you don't, it's not going to not lose any points.
And no calculator for.
That's right, no calculator for Thursday's quiz. All right, any questions with 2? All right, number 3, what's involved? Product rule. Yeah, so using product rule.
Great. Even though it's really nice, it's really good. It's just like, it's like secret one thing. For calories. Like pictures. History A. Will we get points off if we just keep it in the product rule format?
No, we won't. You won't lose any points, but for now, if you can just practice pulling those coefficients, the non-trig stuff's in front, just so you can have that practice.
Good. G prime.
Oh, G prime, yeah. So the rules that we learned, which you're going to see on page 5 and 6, is the derivative of cosecant of u is cosecant u cotangent u times u prime. So if this is my u value, then it's just negative cosecant u cotangent u. U prime is derivative of that parentheses.
When you simplify, why would it be minus pi x cosecant? Wouldn't it be what?
Right, the reason why is because we have 3 negatives,
Oh, yeah.
and so that's why. But yeah.
Oh, because it's negative.
Could you hypothetically, could you just distribute a negative x cosecant, or yeah, could you just distribute that to the 3 and the negative pi x, and then just find the derivatives of whatever you get after 2?
Are we talking about at the beginning
At
of
the
it?
very beginning.
We can't, because remember, it's
Oh,
inside.
It's-
Yeah, it's inside. If for some reason it was x cosecant x times 3 minus
Okay.
pi x, then you can distribute, but yeah, that cosecant is stuck, that's one function.
wait, so why is the product?
Because x, negative x, it's one function, and cosecant 3 minus pi x is the second function. So they're being multiplied, so we gotta go through product rule.
Oh, because there's the negative x.
Yeah,
I
negative
see.
x times cosecant pi minus.
Okay, sorry, I totally.
All right, are we okay with first page? All right, page, next page, number 4. I do want to work this problem through with you, but let's see if we can identify a few things involved here. So let's look at this problem here. Y cosine y equals cosecant y minus y plus 4x squared minus 5. Okay, there's two things that I want you to point out. What do you notice here? Implicit product. How many dy dx's do we expect? 4. Yeah, we have 4 different y variables. You're going to be expecting 4 dy dx's. Okay, so I'm going to work this through at the same time that you guys do it. Collect all your dy dx terms together. There's going to be 4 dy dx terms, so they're all going to be coming over to the left side. Really, the only thing that's going to be left on the right side is 8x. Factor that dy dx out, and then divide all that over to the right. Sorry, minus not equals. All right, number 5. What's involved here? What are we going to do to get to acceleration? Yeah, so we got to find velocity and then followed by acceleration. So, okay. So there's my halfway points. But before I move into find acceleration, which will be a helpful step.
The bracket.
Let's get that. Yeah, let's get that parentheses or bracket to show up so that we're visually reminded. Oh, I got to go through chain rule if I'm going to get that derivative. Right.
Well, it's just chain, right?
It's just chain rule to get from velocity to acceleration.
First, it's people call it.
Cosecant produced its own negative derivative. So 2 negatives become positive. Okay, use your unit circle knowledge. Part B. We can't leave our answer like this, right? We got to get it down to numeric values. I like to think in terms of sine and cosine. So cosecant is related to sine. Sine of power 4 is root 2 over 2. If I flip that, I get 2 over root 2. And cotangent is related to tangent. Tangent power 4 is 1. So cotangent power 4 is also 1. Yeah, there's another negative that came out. So is that what you're asking? Or? Yeah, I did that negative and I put out with the -6. But if you didn't do that, it's not an issue. I just want us to practice writing it out. But on the quiz, this will be fun.
Just kidding.
Yeah, 2 negative. Okay, any questions with 5, A or B? Number 6, find tangent line equation. So we got to find order pair. Then we got to find the derivative, then find the slope, then point slope form. But before we begin any of that, what's a helpful step? Yeah, let's get it into a better form for that exponent. Doesn't matter which order you find your derivative or your semi-slope and order pair, but I like to get my order pair out of the way just because I'm already at the function that at the level where I can get that information. Cosecant, not cotangent, sorry.
Why'd you put 5, 3?
My I skipped a step. I did 2 times pi over 6, which is 2 pi over 6, which is pi over 3.
I won't be as complicated.
I'm reducing all these values, but if you didn't want to reduce your equation will be longer. but I wouldn't take off any points. I just need all these values down to numeric values. Once you get it down, you don't have to clean any of this up. But this is my cleanup version.
Mr. Why is it 1 minus 2 over 3 over 3?
One.
Never mind.
So here, cotangent is related to tangent. I know tangent is pi over 3 over root 3 over 1. And I just flipped it to get cotangent. Cosecant is related to sine. I know sine of pi over 3 is root 3 over 2. So cosecant would be 2 over 3. I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup here, squaring the root 3, squaring the 2, squaring the root 3 as well. Okay, any questions with worksheet 4? All right, so go to top of worksheet 5. Practice your 6 rules. See if you can recall all your 6 rules. We do this every day. We should be ready by Thursday with all of our new rules. All right, move on to number 1. See if you can identify the rule that's needed. I'll show the work in a few minutes. And hopefully we recognize the need for a product rule for number one. Try number two.
It's supposed to be like raised to all power.
That's right. So the whole thing is raised to the 11th over 3.
Okay.
Okay. Right, try number 3. We should see the need for chain rule there. Get that bracket to show up. Okay, so let me go through this process here. Outside derivative, we go through power rule for the bracket. -1/7, bring down the 11/3, subtract 1 from the exponent, keep the inside the same. Cosecant of u is the inside portion. Cosecant u becomes negative cosecant u, cotangent u, times u prime. Pi squared, negative pi squared.
How come it's not -2 pi?
Oh, because that pi squared is a constant, it's not the same thing. If it was like pi x squared, then this will become 2 pi x. But because it's pi squared x, that x becomes 1, so I'm just left with just pi squared. Pi squared is the numeric value from the x. Okay, next page. More product rule, more implicit. And we got to go through product rule twice for this one. Okay, so number 5, we're going through multiple processes to get to multiple steps to get to our acceleration. From position to velocity, we got to go through our derivative step, and then from velocity to acceleration, we need to set things up so that we can build it using chain rule. For part B, replace all your t values with, sorry, x values. Should be t. All your t values with 5 or 6. But you can leave your answer unsimplified. That's a pretty large value, but you can leave your answer unsimplified, but also I'll be giving you smaller numbers to work with on the quiz. All right, last one, number 6. Change line equation. So find your order pair. Get that exponent to come out so that you can have an easier time with not only your order pair, but also chain rule for your derivative. Okay, last one here. Okay, tomorrow, we're still gonna do some more quiz review, but I'd like to transition into talking about curve sketching for trig. Now, it's not gonna be on the quiz, but I just wanna start covering some of the topics that we need for our test review. So tomorrow, we'll use the first half of class to do curve sketching for trig, and then we'll continue doing quiz review. And then I won't have a help session until Thursday morning. Okay, so Thursday morning is also the day of your quiz. So Thursday morning, 7:30, I'll go over I think either worksheet 7 or worksheet 8. And then your quiz on Thursday, no calculator, but you can leave your answer and simplify. And Friday, we'll continue doing curve sketching with. All right, so that's our plan for this week.
Just get the check. I get the check.
I was.
No way.
Have you just had $500 like down for the
Better conversation.
Yeah, I just don't understand. Yeah, a nice person.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Oh, shit. I think.
Thank you, Mr. Reed.
I see you. Okay. I think Alice it's like 9.
Oh my God, cool. $20,000. It's still good.
But still.
In the packet, what are the next couple pages that I can use to like, I guess, study or like prepare like that?
Yeah. I think any of these are pretty good. All your quiz will just be like basically like 6 or 7 problems. There'll be a product rule, chain, quotient, implicit, particle motion, and tangent equation. So, and I have the keys on the website so you can check your work.
Okay, awesome. So just like the next few pages.
Yeah, they're all going to be similar to quiz.
Okay, awesome. I just didn't know if there were any questions that were like off limits or like that we weren't supposed to do in the rest of the packet.
Yeah, the rest of them are fine. I don't expect you to do all of them since they're not going to be homework, so it's just really up to you.
Okay, awesome.
All right,
Thank you
you'll
so
take it
much.
Friday, right?
Yes, Friday for sure.
Friday. And what time you want to take?
What time are you available?
You can take it in class if you don't have any other time, but you can also come before school or you can come during lunch. Any free period.
Okay. Do you know, I just I'm waiting for Miss Silverman to respond because I'm listening to that.
Got it.
But
Worst case scenario, you just take it in class on Friday.
yeah. Can I let you know just like by like the afternoon of the
Okay.
day? Is that all right?
Okay.
Okay, thank you
All right,
so
see ya.
much. Have a good one.
Have a good one. I think we attended, but I don't know who she is, but I like it a lot. It was very educating. No, he told me about my backpack in the hallway.